Pumani boom. Iya mani atana. Iya way he who pays the piper dictates the tune. Or manori go no sayomore yak be one. Or setika mo sayomore be one also. Una okbia, una okwo. Uga mwegwe you tone na mege government ogiriye ba enwe. Anti mwegbe ne government kado ya check name yo no ruwe poti we. Mwegbe ne government ya send a letter gwedu akama we. If you were 2 weeks in Amami have a school we have ubege. Mwegbe ne government ya hama we binu aya run e home we. And even the mani bunikbia magibe enegbe. Rudigo mani bunikbia mamwegbe magbotone. Na naika ma imweko no kwo aka moko no ni we ya ka me government when you ye nye any money imameke na mwigo no kwa umaege we no bia e wadu na mgbu egboto ubege easy papa I hope you are getting my point ekeni madibu na mgbu magboto and one thing you must not do as a man you must never present to a woman 2 options because from a place of hypergamy women always want something higher and better. We're not clear. At the end of the month, or say 29, 30 na pay rent. We a pay rent. A government in Onia, okay, say 23, a government pay rent in it. Ubege woman up be no enegbe. It will be easy for that woman to do what? To throw you out. Ubege Manik be anibun is very easy for us to come to social media. I will go now. But so many of us, Marowa, Mayo, Manoro, so many of us men, we are only physically present, but emotionally absent. Easy, Papa, we not see domestic violence, because on mekene, Okwai take ese, Oga Muneno Kune, Onedwa Mo, Onedwa Wemi no Makeke, but Evi no Makeke no Uni, I agmo do abege. E mi non si no makeke e mani bui gwa kado ubege we no kwo igu na we na ya parent we no kpia igu na ri e kona we na ya parent we ya fie gambo we no kwo ni I respect we you are the man of the house awe we be you are ubege we no kwo oda for when me salary or ye no odomenu wokamenu wa digo na ji end of the month na ya parent we are the Brazilian hair we na zo ere there's going to be problem. Ubege, these are some of the things based on my experience. The European, ne manibu ni magwan kan, ani magi selete and ni magwan kan. The European, me I will tell you from my experience, a lot of women are more physically abusive than men. From my experience, because a lot of the women here were, okbiani ari yowa, or even in Europe here.
Why not talking? Oh, sorry, not talking.
Yeah. Can I continue?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Because in Europe, a lot of the women have been able to understand the system where a lot of the men, last week, I think like 3 weeks ago, I'm a brother in London. The family have been trying to follow them for like almost a month, 6 weeks now. O did 2 o'clock if I saw young bina. E the man had to let me to tornado team. Oh well, bros. See, 2 o'clock for night. She don't start again. No. Me we are you toto. E baba na do tornado ya outa. E vient de phone you very na video call my way one. E ho ka na kiye kere. U bi no ka za yo ho. U bi baba me no de phone yi me feel u bi ni. But imagine dok be ani ogbo ho no bi. A police some of our sisters, they have learned to take opportunity and abuse opportunity. And in the boom, it's very easy for them. Here, social media, here, but they'll show it crocodile tears. A lot of us will become sympathetic. And a base have a sister ni boom on here. I can't book me or to let me your phone. I can look many here fear with the on record. Ogbemeo, or my record in a calf you ubege. So and ikpianibun gwawe we binana. Ikpianibun wa be raw. Iya fie mi o. My people were down here now. Ikpan people were on here fie mi. Me no kunya nu ladian. Iya teme so ma we. Okay, we are the electric. Ubaya Iya itene ne ado relax. Egede no ko ya van. Awo ko na me aga issue. Okona me aga issue. Ye mate no tamo ko ni. Only able to most times. If you do not like my reaction, please watch your action. And we not get the mama be my na him baba. Easy baba when wari na me asakwe.
Let's look at it. Let's go because we are let's look at childhood trauma. If I saw whatever number, if I saw the way bam. They have a lot of things, the family background was not that, but a lot of people came to Europe for greener pasture. Do you get? Now, already now, at the verge of that, they don't marry. Do you get? So what I'm trying to say is that, does it really affect the people? When those abuses. Let's look at emotional. This thing, and also look at physical one or all. Then the event but then maybe if those things or sink or lie I think it are affecting kakabo. Yeah. Now let me put this up. Like marriage in then all these things will not think your. Do you get that? How do I say for the power tap now? If you like this story,
there are times for the gifts.
Why power tap?
One of the power tap. Nobody's power tap. 300 people. Nobody power tap.
Why power tap? Please, why power tap? You are enjoying the program. So now, I will not again there. Let's look at, like I said, childhood, trauma, and they might go through all of that. Does it really affect them in marriage? Still only because of the greener pasture. You might go one baba, you might go one ye, you might want now. Obviously, only give a marriage because do transfer into.
Easy baba, thank you for this brilliant question. When we know mani boomer. Let me use this analogy. When manako uga yugo wa akugode una mweranya abi ne giege iye mano lele traza we ukonu joyan lele we wa so wane what are you supposed to do onuru anak dust ave na ni akelawa. So many of us unaddressed unresolved childhood traumas ni mavio ko wakpa keni bunove le morocco le spain. Oh god emi na mie wo de eni bu yen like marriage mudao Morocco kispi okpawo we stretch ekere keni bunila wane ni do ye gbe ya gbegbe agia nyake ya like marriage. But I'm going to offend some people, but what remember mokoko o can tell me na no ye because emini bon bien ri si la ve na ni de o yan ri sonuro neno en marriage eni bon ma dos tu pon rian yake la wa ana si la ve yan meni ana si lo la wa u beg the problem in adwaro. Because on my neighbor tie coping skill. What coping skill? E do tie nwa re. On me no man o ma ra yin se. Aga ze tia na fia we ma no fi we egbe we wa nwa re. E nwa re nu gbeso. Odo ari amo. U bege e ke nwa re ni. E coping skill ni manibu develop. Manibu mio e wa. Bene baba ya aguye gwan manibu miewo wa beni ye ya agwe baba gwan manibu be miewo devi ma die webo baba authentic abeg la mute sa di we baba oyeko yeah thank you manibu be bege bi ma de emi ma miewo de especially some of our sisters bi yan se webo ne emi ni ado ye gbiyan yawo that coping skill. There are some behavioral patterns. There are some characteristics you subconsciously develop unknowingly. One of them is lack of shame. Two, loud voice. 3, disrespect. Because all these things in Iwatana, they need it to be able to survive on the streets. Ubege. When we say street here, ne, okay, no sekpo near his street, but then ibuna more like marriage. And the childhood trauma ni manibume na. One of me on your see, even a so, here are married like family ne. They still have in their head where Useni yevese, ima oni suseni. So every opportunity, they are trying to do what? They are trying to hide things. Oko, kaka wokbia, no ya marry na. Or marry a day Friday, a day Saturday, or hami yene where mommy gume gualoto in case a marriage in my work. Ubega a problem irone. When you have a plan B, when plan A has not been fully executed, that plan A is as useful as useless. Ubege, but all this trauma, ni mamie we man one day, even a Rebecca, or do I say with Nana. But is it possible where a man not go to trauma ne, or like marriage or to change? Yes, that comes from a place of what? Self-development. Mani bume na ya kokima, amabe koki mani bunse, but mani bume tabe buma we, rudage rame rokwa, mawe mi se, or ye me nokwa, or mawe mi se, oni mami we ni me we mi se. Era me marewa no koki ma. Oni ma wini me garewa ni koki vive. Ubege self-awareness. But agbon ya or setting ugegbe remiro kamegbe we. Ah. Iti on madan. But when ya kokome ema ioni few yin me wuriye. But manibu no akama veni me yena no wa gwani ya na. Manibu no akama wunyi mi memma. Ni mana few yimi mawerie. What do we do? Instead of us to change our bad character, we rather change partners from a place of what? Comfort. Because a partner no kami ma wunyi mema. Some of us do not like the truth. On your social media now, wado kami manibungwe evini mawima magwalwe ni maya attacking. And one of our biggest problem is this. We do not know how to listen to understand, but we only listen to argue. Easy, Papa, we get a. And the same thing with remarriage. Or that from where I come away, or come and you know why when I made it like a. Instead of you to listen to that man, no damn me no her. Subconsciously, trauma of response kicks in. For you to tell the man, where you last week, I had the setting where you, there's already conflict at home, there's friction. Some of us, I mean, I'm working my honey, I don't like this thing where they do. This thing they affect me. No kbeani anadame okoni. Okbeani instantly overtake about the rene. No gwale no be ball of okoni. Ni ata man. Easy, Papa, I'm going to end up with this. Uberi kunimara ku yumayekere. Only few people can relate to this. Uberi kunatie. I taught you last. Aji kuni regere mana yegege. Oh, wa say Uberi hey. Uberi. Yes, I taught you last in. Sometimes from a place of unknowing consciousness, manibu mwela a marriage ne, emegbe yi magbe. Okbeani ga teme mama, amata me we de gbere mi no bale ma ewe. Okwoni ga teme mama, amata mi no dane ma ewe. Up to the extent some of us even transfer it as what? Bringing it to social media. To go on saga platforms to learn what is called abusive words. And the boy gather vocabulary abuse fokpa. And then it ade mi ya logo wukame mi ya logo da for me. Easy, Baba, I meet my man. Thank you very much.
Okay, let me bring a Joasa, but then we bring a very married man. Enika niruwe marriage already. Baba Andrew Osawaro. Let's hear everybody's opinion. Mama Sabo. Unmute Gbelao. Does childhood trauma also contribute to all of these things? The bag and baggages in Avioke Africa, we be not America, but woman does the Yonuru. Or one of your video. Always so novel the way when I need to win.